Hey guys, it's been a while since I've posted, and this isn't motorcycle related. I guess it's just kind of a little update on what's going on with me. 55 years old, still training regularly. I do dirt bike once or twice a week, and then just work out strength and cardio to stay fit for that. And yeah, right now I am also, I was vegan for a long time and 8 years, pretty very strict vegan, and kind of shifted off of that pretty dramatically to kind of a protein, animal based ketogenic type of diet that I'm just kind of diving into now. But part of the reason for that is just kind of putting on weight and eating too many carbohydrates. And so I'm working on dropping some weight. I peaked out at about 192, I think, pounds. And yeah, I'm down to right about 186 right now. So down, 5, 6 pounds, heading in the right direction. And if any of you follow me, I was definitely doing strength training with the Jim Wendler 531 program, which I think is a great strength training program. Did that for a number of years, different variations of it. And yeah, again, I believe strongly in his strength training program. It's totally scalable for whatever age and strength you have and are. And and then Jim Wendler went on to developing a program called the Walrus Program, um, which I think for him was just a way to cut some weight, and that was doing body weight exercises with some cardio. And so I did that for a little while. Um, and I got the idea of getting a rowing machine. And here's my rowing machine. As you can see, I think, hopefully, you can see this guy here. So that is a Concept 2 rower, and sort of the industry standard for rowers. And I row 3, 4 days a week on that, and then ride my dirt bike a couple days, one day for sure, and 2 days when I can per week. And then I do walks and a little bit of strength training. I'm going to try and add a little bit more strength training back into my current program, but right now I'm just focusing on dropping down my weight, getting it down into the 170s, where I know I feel a lot better just walking around and riding my dirt bike too. But anyway, the rowing machine is a great machine. It's the first time that I've done it in my life a lot. I did it a little bit in the past, but I'm about, say, I'm a good 3 months into rowing now, and I generally row 10,000 meters at a whack. It takes about 45 minutes ish, plus or minus, depending on how hard I'm going. If it's kind of a recovery day or something like that. Um, yeah, it's a good workout. One of the unintended benefits of it for me was my low back that's always given me trouble seems to have strengthened up a bit, and I don't seem to have that much pain in my low back. So I think the repetition of bending over and extending back and forth. When I do 10K, I row about 1,300 repetitions, and so you think about doing something that much is going to give you some flexibility in your back. So I think that must be what's going on there. But anyway, so that's been really good. And then rowing really is one of the closest exercises that I can come up with that simulates what standing up on a dirt bike over really rough, rocky terrain is like. It's good for cardio, good for your upper and lower body. So yeah, it's good. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing right now. Again, back on the keto, kind of focused on high fat, low carb, ketogenic type of diet. Um, and In addition to that, doing some intermittent fasting, at least pushing out breakfast or lunch, let's say, until 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon before I really have much to eat. And I don't do that every day, but you know, if during the work week when I'm not doing much other than the rowing physically, I can row in the morning, have you know, a coffee in the morning, and then get through to 1 or 2 without really too much trouble. And then if I have, you know, something that's high protein, high fat, you know, around 1 or 2 o'clock, then that can usually get me through to dinner time. And then I just go to town and I eat pretty much whatever I want, as much as I want, and lose weight. So I'm not really hungry and satiated, which is difficult for me, for my body type. So it's nice to the fat. I think the high fat really seems to take care of my hunger and snacking and things like that. So, uh, but anyway, yeah, that's the update. This is March. We're at March 19th, 2022. Pretty much after the pandemic, and all the restrictions are starting to lift up these days, and yeah, we're almost out of the woods on that, and hopefully just trying to stay strong and healthy. You got any questions about my current uh, program, whether it's the eating part of it or the exercise part of it? Drop a note in the comments down below, and I'll do my best to get back to you with um, my opinion. Not a doctor, not a medical person, but I've definitely read a lot about exercise and diet over the years, and have some ideas what works for me and my body type, and happy to share what I know. All right, take care.